As you guys might know, I've been married since 2019. I've been together with my wife since over 10 years, and today, for only the second time ever, she's gonna make an appearance on this channel. And for that, I have created a team for her today. It is called Gizmo FC, half a star, very young, but a budget of 8 billion. An insane amount of money. And when you look at that squad, you realize that team is trash.
It stinks.
And when I say that, I actually mean it. This team is nowhere near good enough to get to anywhere, basically. And that is where she comes in. Every single season, I will choose a couple of positions. For example, the goalkeeping spot. And I will personally go into the transfer hub and put together a short list of 10 players. These are the 10 options, for example, for the goalkeeping position. And because my wife is editing the videos on my second channel, she already has a little bit of an understanding of football. She kind of knows what's going on. And that's why I made sure that I've picked names that I haven't used yet and made sure that some of these guys are great. Like this one, for example. I'm not going to say it too loud because she might hear me. But then obviously some others are going to be terrible, like this lad right here. I'm desperately hoping that she's not picking that one, but let's see how this goes. Let's begin this fun. So there we are.
Hello.
Welcome back to the channel after years, and I'm glad you're here because obviously she plays a massive part in what we are doing. The second channel videos are being edited by her, and we just surpassed 100k subscribers there. So I think you wanted to say something to that.
Yes. I want to thank you all for your support, and you make it possible for us to live in Dubai. So thank you very, very much, and I wish all of you a really nice new year, and I hope all your dreams came true.
All right, so now I have put together a list of 10 players. Pick up the controller. You have to choose one of these. You don't know any of these players as far as I know, so go ahead and make your decision on who you think I should buy.
First of all, I think Ajax team.
Okay.
So, and also Benfica.
Okay, so you already spotted two players from big teams.
Yeah.
See? I told you guys. She actually knows football now. You're picking the Ajax one. Okay, Dian Ramay, who is actually a German 22-year-old, 6'2". That's actually a pick I'm very happy with. So the first signing is walking into the club as we speak. And because she picked a very good one, not the best on the list, but a good one that I can deal with, I will actually make the next option a little bit harder. A bunch more players that are on the lower rating side than on the higher one. But Ramay now joins us, and I'm very happy about this one because, hey, a goalkeeper makes a world of a difference in a rebuild. And that new goalkeeper comes in at a rating of a 73, 22 years old, 74 diving, 81 kicking, 76 reflexes with cross-claimer, deflector, two very good play styles for a goalkeeper. And that 73 obviously is a massive upgrade upon the highest rated player in our team, which is Hodgson right now. But I'm thinking, for the first time around here, we're going to fill out the defense this season. Up next, she has to choose 2 center-backs. And this is the list. So let's see what we're going to be getting out of these. Time for the 2 center-backs. A bunch of clubs that she probably doesn't know. Off we go. Good luck. Who are you choosing?
You, Simic,
Okay.
and Faye.
All right, that was quick. 2 center-backs joining us. There he is, the first one to join us. I'm actually kind of glad that she chose these because in that list, we had some players who even had like 50+ ratings. So, yeah, I'm glad that she chose these. Let's go ahead and bring this guy in, Mikhail Faye. If I'm not mistaken, he used to be like a Barca talent. I could be wrong here, but he joins us at a 68 rating. And the centre-back partnership is complete by signing Simic as well. I'm very happy with these. I gotta say, so far, I've been getting away with it. And here's the catch. If she picks a terrible player who makes it into our starting 11, by the way, hold on, he's 67 rated, so he's below the rating of Faye. But if she picks someone who's actually horrible, I have to use them for at least 3 seasons before I can replace them with someone that I actually think fits in. So, yeah, every single bad choice she might make will have a huge impact on our team, that's for sure. But for now, we're only filling up the defense. Simic is right-footed. Faye is left-footed. So let's put him onto that left-hand side. 19 years old, 77 pace. Could probably also play in the fullback position if needed. No play styles on both these guys, but both 19. Simic, 68 pace, 68 defending. I'm really liking that. Guys, those are two good defenders. Now, right back and left back. So, I've compiled a list of 5 fullbacks for each side. We have 5 left backs right here and 5 right backs. And I'm gonna need you to pick. Let's go ahead and see. Some of these guys are terrible, and some of these guys are actually decent. So, good luck to me. You don't know any of these clubs, right? I made sure to pick teams that you just don't know.
Okay, this one looks nice because of font.
Okay, so we're picking Parker as the right back. Now the top 5 players, you have to pick someone there.
Okay, and Olivier.
Okay. Well, I think I got away kind of okay, but I cannot remember if he was terrible or not. So I'll check that right now. Well, actually, I just realized she picked 2 of possibly the worst. So the first one comes in. This is Oliveira. This is going to be a challenge. Nicolas Bernd Oliveira for 700k. We're signing him from Hamburg, and he comes in at a 60 rating. We had a couple of other choices in there which would have been much better, but yeah, that's the first one. Now the second one is even worse. I only had to spend like 500k on him. I probably overpaid massively, but Parker comes in now. And from Swansea City, which I should have known that it would have been a dangerous thing to have a Swan there, but he's only worth 425k. Apparently, best possible deal would have been 290k. That's a joke. Nowhere, they would have never sold him for that, but yeah, he comes in at a 57. So now let's take a look into the starting 11. I mean, we had some great choices, right? We had some really good ones coming in. Faye, Simic are decent. Ramai was amazing. But now we have definitely downgraded. And the 57 on the right back, the 60 on the left back, both don't have playstyles, so that's cool. Oliveira comes in at the age of 20, 75 pace on him, 55 defending. Parker comes in with 70 pace, 53 defending. Both these guys are terrible, but at least we are in EFL League 2, and let's get into our first season with these players. Next season, I'll try and get midfielders in, and she will come back, and we'll see who we get, and if we get lucky or not. That's me watching us back in the day, by the way.
Get it away. Schuss, 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 schuss.
Yep.
Schuss, nein, nein.
That is what happened the last time she played. And wow, was I thin. Glad you put on some muscle. Now the first season is over, and apparently we are part of the playoffs. We finished 5th. Okay, lads. Let's see if you can actually go ahead and get us promotion. Good luck against Notts County. I think the transfers were decent. The fullbacks weren't, but the first semi-final is a 3-2 loss. So it's not looking good for Gizmo FC right here, lads. How's it gonna go here? It's a 5-3 loss on aggregate. We are remaining in League 2. But we need midfielders. And look, the midfield is obviously coming soon enough, but defensively, wow, Parker I think from a 57 to a 63. Love that. Simic and Faye have surpassed the 70 very nicely. Oliveira up to a 64. I initially thought I would have to change these players in 3 years' time, specifically Parker, but brother, if you keep going like this, Ramai is up to an 80. Didn't we sign him at a... I think I signed him at a 73, right? So, look, here's the thing. I did hire all the coaches, all right? It's all filled up completely because we have unlimited money, basically. But I didn't think it would go this quickly. Just that defense alone has probably pushed us into a position where we could compete for promotion. And Elijah Hodgson right here, 33-6, Abbott 17-2, Baldwin 12-1, Jones 7-10. Imagine what we could do if we have a good midfield. All right, now, first of all, we're going to start off with a CDM. So I've chosen 5. One of these guys is absolutely woeful, so I'm hoping desperately that she doesn't pick him. But go ahead. Who do you want?
Ordonez?
Ordonez, which actually turns out to be the best one. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. And I'll see you again in a second. If I'm not mistaken, one of the guys that she could have chosen starts off at like a 53 rating or something. I think it was the guy from Malmö. But let's give this guy a 2-year contract. Cristian Ordóñez, buddy, you are going to be some upgrade to this team. But up next, we will have to choose between 10 center midfielders. And the range will be a large one. So, Ordóñez, let me go ahead and sign you now and take you into the squad and see what your rating is. Let's skip this and see. 5 million spent on him from Minnesota United. He joins us, and his price rating, I don't care. His actual rating, 73. I think Ramai came in at a 73 as well. So he is, along with Ramai, the highest rated player that has joined us so far. And obviously the CDM position is very, very important. He comes in now at the age of 20, 83 pace. Wow, for a CDM, that's a lot. You normally don't really have CDMs with that much pace, especially this young. But 5'10", no play styles, that's fine. Argentinian, joins, perfect rating actually. Faye and Simic are not too far away. Now, let's find the center mids. And there will be some bad ones in there. All right, here we are now. And I have compiled a list of more than actually 10 center midfielders. So go ahead. Some of these guys are horrible. Some of them are actually amazing. So
Okay.
I need you to pick 2.
Oh, he's cute. Yeah.
Cute because of the hair?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Hannibal is 1.
Oh, Saka.
That's
But
not,
I think
that's not the Saka you
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I'm.
I have no idea. I just saw his name and I was like, okay, I need to bring that name in there. Okay, so it is Quackman and who did you say? You said Hannibal. Those are the 2 center midfielders for us. When it comes to Hannibal, I actually thought, you know what? Let's not put him in there because his haircut is just so massive. She's definitely going to pick him. But then I was like, you know what? Just do it. And now he's joining us. So this is definitely one of the better ones, if I'm not mistaken. We had players below the 60 rating, and this one comes in at 7 million, which price rating, don't care. His actual rating is a 73. Great. I need promotion this year. Okay, I got a bit too excited. Only now I realized that Quackman was actually not one of the good ones. This is one coming in at a lower rating, way lower than Hannibal if I'm not mistaken. His actual rating will be revealed in a second. 2 million I paid for this guy, which should already tell you that he's way lower rated. 65. Yeah, that ain't perfect. But hey, that's how it goes. Hannibal joins on the left-hand side. Quackman takes over the right. He has no playstyles, 20 years old, 77 pace, 70 dribbling. But Hannibal coming in with the 73 rating, obviously. Also, playstyles, technical, flair. I love that. 22 years old at this stage, 6 foot tall. And for whatever reason, his face, I'm recognizing it, but I can't remember from where. Where did this guy used to play? Did he used to play for like a Premier League club? Now, I understand he's at Burnley right now, which used to be a Premier League club, but didn't he play somewhere else before? Please remind me if he did. But I'm okay with this. I'm not amazed. I mean, Hannibal, I'm very happy with. Quackman, yeah, I mean, then again, he's higher rated than Paca and Oliveira, so should I be complaining? Probably not. Congratulations to our team and my wife, because we have made it into the first position with 87 points, my friends. That means we're getting promoted into EFL League 2. And when we do bring in new players into the attacking positions, I'm pretty confident that this team will run through that division as well. Hodgson, Baldwin, Abbott, thanks for everything. We will move on from you. And Hannibal, 77. Quackman, 71. Love that. Ordóñez up to a 76. Oliveira, 67. Overtaken by Paca. That's a little bit of a disappointment, I'll have to admit. Maybe, actually, I still will replace these players after 3 seasons, but for now, things are looking good. Ramai is the highest rated player on an 82, Faye 78, Simic 76, and obviously we'll have to fill out the bench as well, but that is something that I can do later on once we have filled the starting 11. Hodgson, 34 and 9. Thanks once again. Abbott, great performances. Baldwin as well. But in terms of the players that we have brought in, Hannibal with the 9 and 12, the man with the cute haircut is, or as my wife said it, not me. Anyways, there we go. That's how it's going to go, my friends. And we're going to run into the next season, replacing the front 3. And this is where things could get very interesting. So now in the new season, I am looking for a right winger and a left winger. You have 5 options for each side. So left wing is that, and then these ones are the right wings. Good luck to you and
Thank
to
you.
me, because again, there are good and bad ones, and you've chosen a couple of bad ones so far, so let's hope it doesn't happen again.
Okay, I hope so. Yeah, I'm going for Bangula
Okay.
because of Juventus.
Ah, no, stop looking at the team. I thought you wouldn't notice because it's like the badge is a new one anyways. Okay, go.
And now the right winger, Abdallah.
Abdallah. Okay, I'm not sure. I think he was a bad one, but I think Mbangula could be a good one. We'll see in just a second. Even though Mbangula plays for Juventus, he comes in at 6 million right now. He's not the highest rated, 72. I did have better options in there, but I'm happy with this. I can actually tell you right now, like every time I'm choosing the players that she can go ahead and choose, I'm going like lowest rated player with at least a 75 potential, so to say. And some of these guys start off at a 50 something. So I think this one might be one of them. I'm not too sure. Kylian Abdallah joining us for 3.55. That was his release clause, which already tells me he's not too high rated. Comes in at a 68, market value 2 million. It's not incredible, but we can work with it. So Mbangula on the left and Abdallah on the right. We could have definitely brought in some better players off of that list. I think we had some players with already a 70 rating in the first season, so they probably would have been like a 76, 77 by now. Just like Hannibal, for example. But hey, it is what it is. Mbangula comes in, 22 years old, 81 pace. A talent from Juventus that I haven't heard of. So I'm actually excited about this one. And Abdallah from Marseille, 20 years old, 81 pace, 64 shooting. Again, another one I've never seen play. So I'm actually very happy with these. And now for the striker. This is where things could go very right or very wrong. Here's the striker decision. One of the most important ones. 6 choices for you. Go ahead and make your choice. Who do you want? Is it Nel, Chivomi, Vance, Wheatley, Glover, or Kostulas? One of these guys is incredible. I hope you pick him.
Okay.
Go on then.
I choose Glover.
What?
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Oh.
Oh no. He is actually legitimately like the worst that she could have chosen. Kostulas was the one I wanted, but goodbye Kostulas. Goodbye Wheatley, Nell, Chivomi, Jaden Dance. It's freaking Glover. His release clause is 1 million. I can't believe this. This is so bad. I'm choosing crucial. He says he wants to be sporadic. Guys, this is officially the worst thing that could have happened. And look, after this season, our budget goes back to normal. I don't have infinite money anymore. And now Glover comes in from this point on. If I want to replace him at some point, 3 years after buying him, well, I'll have a normal budget. And he comes in at a 59. Oh my God, bro. That is so bad. That is so freaking bad. Let's put him in there, I guess. He takes over as a 59 rated striker, 19 years old, 6'1" tall, 2-star, 3-star, no playstyles. Well, I thought I was done with the low rated ones after I got Parker in, but no, this is officially the worst. First season with Glover up top, and there we go. We have actually won EFL League 107 points, and at this point, I'm actually very happy that we are not necessarily in a higher division. But now that we move into championship football, I'm a bit worried about him. He's gone up to a 66. Thank you. That's okay. Obviously, still way behind the rest of the team. Abdallah 74 and Mbangula 79. Very nice. Hannibal up to an 81. Ordonez 79. Kwakman 76. Parker 72. Oliveira 72 as well. I could technically replace these players as we go into the next season. We'll see how that goes. But let me just quickly check the stats of these lads after this year. We are seeing, wow, okay. He has carried the squad. 41-9 from Mbangula. The Belgian is on fire right now as we speak. And Glover managed to get 17 goals and 3 assists. And you know what? Somehow we might turn this guy into an absolute legend. and I might not even replace him. We'll see how it goes. Championship, let's see how much money we get. And at some point in this video, I want my wife to come back and make another big decision, but we'll wait on that. In the championship, our first season here, we finished in the 3rd position with 81 points. Same as Everton, but the goal difference held us back. And guess what? In the playoffs, we got kicked out by Ipswich. 3-1 on aggregate, and with that, Gizmo FC has sadly failed. But then again, I'm thinking maybe it's a good thing because it allows us for our players to go ahead and keep on growing. And Glover is up to a 72 now. Do I keep him? Do I replace him? I don't know. I'm looking at the same thing with Oliveira and Parker. They are both 75 rated right now. Still trying to catch up to the rest of the team. But yeah, I really like this team. It's a team that my wife has put together. And I'm thinking as we get into the Premier League, when we get there, I'm going to put a list of a bunch of players into the short list that will become backups. For each position, I'll try and bring in a backup and she will have to make a decision, a quick decision on all of them. But let's just quickly go ahead into the squad hub and see what we have going on here. Mbangula, 50 goal contributions in 57 games. Abdallah, 20 and 5. Hannibal, 15 and 11. Where's Glover? 5 goals. Oh my god, bro. That's bad. That's really bad. The team has succeeded. Gizmo FC in that first position. And in case you're wondering, my wife's name is Gizem. That is why we have called it that way. 106 points. And we are moving up into Premier League football, my friends. That obviously is huge. And that means I get to bring in backups. Mbangula, 84. Glover, 78. I can't believe I'm seeing this. How the hell has he grown that much? I swear to God, I don't have my team or the career mode settings on like senior players grow fast or anything like that. People have been asking about it. I don't. I really don't. Abdallah, 82. Kvakman, 81. Ordonez, 86. Hannibal, 89. Are you kidding? He's going to have a playstyle plus soon enough. Oliveira, 80. He has overtaken Parker again. Simic and Faye looking very solid. Ramai as well. But the bench is horrific. And we need to improve that bench as we go into Premier League football. Now, stats-wise, Abdallah and Mbangula are carrying alongside Kvakman and Hannibal. Glover is only on 11 and 5. And you know what? Next season, when I give my wife the choice of bringing in backups, some of them could potentially be higher rated than Glover, but it's all down to luck at the end of the day. All right, lads, here we are looking for backups as we are now a Premier League club. The last time you can help me now, please make the right choice. Now, one of these strikers you have to pick, and I have 2 players for each position. 2 strikers. Which one do you want? Do you want Sekumara or go down one? 1, not 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Facundo Farias. So which one of these 2 do you want? Mara. Okay, so Farias is out. Do you want Duranville or Osman?
Osman.
Okay, Duranville is out. Do you want Land or Buadi?
What?
Okay, Land is out. Do you want Rice or Mbamba?
Mbamba.
Do you want Ait Budlal, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, or Coppola?
Coppola.
And then finally, one fullback, Danilo Vega, or what's the other guy's name? Rodrigo Huescas.
Vega.
All right, well, these are the lads that I have to sign, and I gotta say, Glover survived. He is going to hold on to his position. A slight change to the plan. I initially wanted to sign every single one of them, but I couldn't sign Osman because the budget wasn't enough. Mara joins, Buadi, Mbamba, and then obviously we have Vega as well, and also Coppola. Maybe later on I can actually sign Osman, but for now, these are the signings that we have brought in, and yeah, Premier League football. Here we go. It's actually impressive, the team that my wife has put together so far. We are looking at Gizmo FC in the 3rd position with 65 points. Man City in 1st with 76. We have qualified for Champions League football already. And that, my friends, tells me that it's a good squad. But let's see. What's the rating of Glover? He's up to an 83. Let's go, buddy. He's only 23 years old, by the way. Hannibal is the first one to reach the 90. No one else? Absolutely no one else? Okay, lowest rated players are Oliveira and Parker. I gotta say, I'm open to bringing in new fullbacks. If they don't grow to like an 84 next season, I might have to make some changes because I will have big money now. Kvakman only on an 83 as well. Not too happy with that, but I guess having those backups has definitely helped. Who's the top scorer? Is it Glover? he still isn't. It's still Mbangula carrying this squad. Abdallah comes in with 20 and 6. Glover, though, 20 and 1. I think that's one of his best seasons. Hannibal 5 and 7 with that 90 rating is also doing a great job. Well, guys, second season in the Premier League, first season of the Champions League coming up now. This season, once again, the team finishes in the top 4, which again is impressive enough by itself. Chelsea have won the league title and our squad is not doing as well in terms of going for that Premier League trophy. Let me show you the team. Well, here's the squad. Mbangula 90. Glover 86. Slow but steady growth by the legendary Glover right there. Abdallah 88. Kragman 86. Ordonez and Hannibal both above 90. Simic and Faye have surpassed the 90. Ramay as well. Oliveira 86. Love that. He's world class now. And Parker is on his way to getting there. If only he had the time to get there. Because my friends, when I go over here and I look at the standings and I move over across to the round of 16 or even the league, you'll see, oops, sorry. Well, that was a bottle job from me. You'll see us finishing 8th in the group stages. Then in the playoffs, obviously we didn't play, but in a round of 16, we beat Stuttgart on penalties. We got up against our opponents, Real Madrid. Won the first game 2-0, lost the second one 1-0. To then move into the semi-finals and beat Atletico Madrid, whilst Inter beats Bayern Munich, and now we find ourselves in a Champions League final with Gizmo FC. Honestly, I don't even care about the Premier League title at this point. I just want to play with this team. I want to go ahead and use this team in a Champions League final, which I can't believe they got to this season. I thought we were too weak in too many positions. 35 and 12 from Mbangula, who has been carrying this squad for years now. Abdallah 17 and 7, Glover 11 and 0, Fakman 8 and 4, Hannibal coming in with the 8 and 9. Sekumara helping out a little bit. Glover with only 11 goals. Obviously, that isn't outstanding, but this team has done it. They are now going to be up against freaking Inter. I can't believe I'm saying this, but my wife has built a team that is facing this squad right here with Rodrigo and Esposito up top, with Vitinha, Hjulmand and Aslani, Carlos, Fontana Rosa, Diomande, Van Husten and James. I'm glad Bastoni isn't there. And in goal, they have Restes, who's obviously insane. Now, Caicedo will probably play. Verbruggen could compete against Restes. Kingsley Coman is on the bench. They do have some great players there, and I don't know what the ratings of those regens are. So it says 85, 85, 81 for Inter in terms of their strength. Lads, it's time for Gizmo FC to take on the Champions League final. Going into this game, I'm just glad that none of my players have picked up a red card. It's time for these players to showcase that Mrs. Rebuild has done the right thing. Glover, I'm watching you specifically, buddy. Let's see. There we go. This is football. Abdallah running down the right. Katsun looks for Glover. Glover in between two defenders. He's causing chaos, but that's pretty much it. Ooh, good shot onto the crossbar from Inter. 38 minutes in. That could be dangerous. We need to cover the passing lanes whilst also making sure that we can actually get the ball off of him. Abdallah. Glover on the run. Glover on the run. Come on, Glover. Come on. Nah, man. He's just not good. He just doesn't move right. I gotta tell you, he doesn't feel quick. He doesn't feel agile. I'm just hoping that his shot is actually decent, but we'll see that later on. Simic, big steal. Glover over to Hannibal. Hannibal, nice movement. Mbangula, I need you. There he is. He's aiming for Glover, and that should have been an L1 triangle pass, but instead he goes for a simple one and ruins everything. I need to get closer here. Whoa. Inter 80 seconds. Yet another chance. Hannibal opening up down that left-hand side. Mbangula, come and help me, man. There we go. Hannibal cuts in. Runs through. Hannibal. Go on, son. Find your teammate. Yes. It's Glover in the 87th minute. He's been woeful up until this moment. But that is all you need to do. You need to be at the right spot in the right time. And he does exactly that, like a true striker. the worst player we bought into this team at possibly the worst time, has now absolutely smashed it. Glover, thank you. Hannibal, what a run, mate. Glover, nice work. He's still going. Finds Hannibal down this left-hand side. Glover is open again. Come on, son. Do one more. Do one more. Oh, my God. What a finish. Yes. 92nd minute, I believe this is. The bench is cleared. Everyone is celebrating. What a moment for Gizmo FC. Unbelievable scenes. Glover dominates defenders and finally shows what he's capable of. This is more like a goal that I was hoping for. Not a sweaty goal. A goal where he just destroys the defense. My guy. And that's it. Ref blows the whistle. Simic, buddy, you were one of the first to join into the team. Next to Faye, what a defensive unit. And now he gets to lift the trophy. Definitely one of the most fun rebuilds I have recorded in a while. And lads, we have won the Champions League with this team that my wife has basically rebuilt from scratch. So shout out to her. Shout out to you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would mean a lot. A ton of you guys watching these videos are not subscribed yet. And I'll see you on the next one. Gizmo FC, congratulations. You've done it. Take care and peace.